This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. And now let's check in and see if CHARLEY-K1GZL is on frequency to bring us up to date on the latest 40-meter band propagation. Charlie's QTH is up north in northern New Hampshire, near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Border. Charlie, got a copy?
Yes, Jim, I have an excellent copy. Right now you're peaking S9 direct, as I do not have SDR capabilities. I had a very nice phone call from Ian, VK3MO, who I used to work very frequently on 40 meters a year or so ago in the early morning, and he gave me a call, and we set up a schedule for Thursday. I guess that was yesterday, early morning at 6 a.m., and that worked out absolutely beautiful. I did record Ian some of his transmission, and I'll play that back for you and give you an idea how propagation on 20 meters was with very, very excellent conditions. Do you copy okay, Jim? And I would imagine maybe through Milford. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger, Charlie, 30 over on Milford. A-OK, go ahead.
30 over on Milford. A-OK, go ahead.
Okay, and here's Ian. Now, this thing is acted up a little bit, this recording, so I'm hoping it'll work. Wait a minute.
3MO, yeah, you're peaking 30 over, Charlie. And, yes, well, I'm looking at the moon out my window, out to the east of them here, and it's about 30 degrees, maybe 40 degrees above the horizon.
2 degrees here.
It's a beautiful moon. It's a beautiful clear sky here tonight. It was beautiful last night, the moon. So, yeah, nice to be looking at the same moon, isn't it? It's amazing. Anyway, now, I'll put it up to you. Where should I put it to? I think it might be to you, John. If I've messed up the order, please excuse me. BY2WW and Company Victor Kilo 3 Mike Oscar. The 3MO, no, very fine. And, well, I'm sorry you had that nasty experience at the hospital, Charlie. It sounds like you've given them a lot to think about there and trying to work all that one out. Anyway, it's great that you're through all that and back at home. And we'll do this more often, Charlie. I'll probably easiest thing is if I give you a phone call, and say, look, will you be around tomorrow or work out a day? I won't be here tomorrow myself and nor the day after, but it'll be easy for us to come up with another time to give it another go, and we'll let everyone know that when we're going to be on. Send an email and anyone shows, that'd be great, really good. All right, okay, well, I'll say 73's good morning to you all. Thank you all for coming on very much. I really appreciate that. And, Ruth says hello to everyone. And I was talking to Rachel just minutes ago, and she was asking after everyone as well. So, all right, now I think...
Okay, there you go, Jim. How did that come through, VK3? KC9VKV. Boy, I was putting you in Australia. K1GZL.
Roger, Charlie. Well, it might be interesting, I just booked me a flight down to Aussie land, and I turned around and see if I could copy you down there. Roger, Roger.
I turned around and see if I could copy you down there. Roger, Roger.
Okay, well, that ought to be interesting. Look, I'll sign with you here now, and I'll try to pick you up next Friday. And we'll work that all out. I just could you hear Ian okay on the recording? Go ahead.
Oh, just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like network, Roger.
Absolutely perfect. Like network, Roger.
Well, he has an extremely good antenna setup down there. And the one thing about 20 meters over 40, 20 meters, you don't have as much static. You don't have as much Queen Roger Nancy as you have on 40 meters. And also, I'm aimed right at in Melbourne with the wire quad, 4-element diamond-shaped wire quad with a horizontal director. Well, that is a Quaggy antenna in front. Whereas on 40, I've never been aimed at Australia. I'm aiming further east of Australia on 40 meters, but on the 20, I am aimed at right down there. However, I have an awful long line cable coax feeding that antenna on both 40 and on 20. So even though I've indicated with the tuner here at 1200 watts out, I'm probably getting about 1,000 watts into the antenna, but the difference between 1,000 and 1,200 watts, I don't think it's more than 3/4 of a dB or something like that. It's not much. 73 to Jim, and have a great week, and I've been feeling very, very good lately, and I'm just trying to keep that going. KC9VKV, and Craig, I'll catch you lower. KC9VKV, K1GZL. Always a pleasure, Jim.
Roger, Charlie, just estimating, he sounded like he was basically 20 over with peaks to 30, 35 over. Roger?
With peaks to 30, 35 over. Roger?
Not quite. He was peaking 45 over 9, and the noise level was about an S4 or 5. The noise level on 20, I had no line noise. I was lucky. Was 4 or 5, but he was peaking 45 over 9. He was blowing me apart. Go ahead.
Roger, that's just amazing. Just amazing. Well, Charlie, let me say 73 up that way, sir. Always a pleasure, and we'll be looking forward to you next Friday. Roger?
We'll be looking forward to you next Friday. Roger?
Roger, we sure will, and I've had a few problems with the 7300 kicking out on me, although today and yesterday evening it has not done that. But the day before, when I was starting to work Ian, the 73 went right out black, completely out on me, and I suspect there's a little bit of RF getting into the ICOM here, and I think a lot of the ICOMs have the same problem. If there's too much RF, they have a circuit in there that automatically will shut it off. And evidently I got shut off. How horrible can you get, Jim? I was testing for modulation purposes. K1GZL.
Roger, Charlie, 73, sir. Have a great afternoon. This is the Friday Afternoon Qso-Vlog Network, and just a reminder, my name is Jim, KC9VKV, better known in some circles as Dr. VKV, and we're recording now at live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. We'll post this recording up on YouTube in the next couple of days, so all you have to do is go to YouTube and search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, and that'll take you to our YouTube Qso-Vlog page, where we're currently featuring over 2,700 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings. This recording will be kept number 1 in that series. And so without further ado, let's open it up and see who's out there. This is the Friday Afternoon Qso-Vlog Network. If you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout.